Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's Richard. Today we're going left field. What we have here is the Harley Davidson 750 Street Rod. This is 2019 and as you can see she's in immaculate condition. Now I haven't been able to ride this and show it up on some of the videos because I put it up for sale and if you're watching this then the bike has sold. A guy's meant to be coming up later today. I'm waiting for a message to confirm to come and have a look and probably buy the bike on the price we've agreed. And I've had this now for 2 or 3 weeks and I've done about 200 miles on the bike and I've had lots and lots of fun on this bike. I know that the 750 Street Rod doesn't get the best. Let me reword this phrase. It doesn't get the best recommendations, or it does get the best recommendations. It's either one or the other. It's very Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. And there's a lot more people that hate it than love it, and that's usually the case when people give their opinions. But I've been riding this for 200 miles over the last couple of weeks, and I've had great fun. Whilst it says Harley Davidson on it, it's not what I expect of Harley Davidson. This is quite a nimble sports bike, or semi-sports bike, or whatever you call it. It's got a V-twin 750 that produces about 70 horsepower. It's not particularly light, but it's not overly heavy either. And the point of this is not my style. We'll go into how I got this 750 in another video. As I ride the T120 down the road, I'll explain it to you. But I just thought I'd get this video out of the way while it's still in my ownership, just to give you a flavour of what else is out there on the market. And this 750 is great fun if you're wanting a fun bike and you want lots and lots of attention from lots and lots of people. This is a great bike for getting that kind of attention. It's fast, it's economical, 50 miles per gallon or whatever, and it's great fun to ride. It's not the most comfortable ride. However, if you relax your hips and legs, it's more comfortable. All you've got to do is learn to relax and then go with the flow. Because when you're on a bike where the seating position feels very different, then you may have a tendency to become a little more tense. If that's the case, then you'll not have a great experience. The art of riding this machine is to relax everything from the waist downwards, and then it becomes comfortable. It really is a fun bike to have, and for the money, and I will be saying, I'll tell you how much we've agreed on. We've agreed that it's going to be sold for £4,600, and this bike has done less than 2,000 miles. I also understand that it was in someone's lounge as an ornament, for a number of years. Bearing in mind it's 5 years old, so it's done very little. It's had a very light life, and I think if you're not sure about this 750 Street Rod, maybe you should go and try one and see what you think. The only thing that I'm complaining about is the footrests are a bit strange. These are okay, but these are unsprung, so they can sometimes pop up like that. That's the only negative thing that I've found about this bike. But other than that, it really is a fun bike. And when people pull up at the side of you at the traffic lights, or when you pull up outside a cafe, Everybody seems to look at this bike. It's quite bizarre. I've never known a bike bring so much attention to itself. Now, admittedly, it does have a Vance Hines exhaust on it, but it is a bit noisy, I guess. But generally speaking, people come and have a look at it and say, "What is this?" And then they see that it says Harley Davidson on the tank, and they go, "Wow!" And this green is absolutely beautiful. It really is a lush green. It almost, I'm not sure this is true, but it almost looks like an army bike from the US. But of the 200 miles that I've ridden it, and now because it's been sold and I've not taken any video with it, I just thought I'd pull this video together. It's a great little bike, and it's been super reliable over the 200 miles. I've had no problems with it, no problems at all. It always fires up. It's absolutely great. Everything is super on it. I'm not too sure about the protection bars at the front, and I know there's some tape around it, and that's what the last guy did, because he wanted to protect the edges of it, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I would take those bars off and make it look a bit more like the Street Rod or the Cafe Racer that it looks like. Those bars tend to make it look like something else. So it's a great bike. This is the last edition of the 750 Street Rod, so it's got the twin calipers at the front, which resolve the braking issues of the previous version. So I understand. I'm not an expert on Harley Davidson. Yeah, I'm no expert on Harley Davidson, but and I wouldn't know where to start on this if it's had any problems, or I'm not sure where to start on this. I will probably have to reach out to other people that have got much more knowledge. But other than that, it's been a great bike, and it handles like a dream, and you can really push it down into the corners and have some good fun with it. And it wants to go down into the corners, and it wants to be ridden that way. It's just unlike what I imagine a Harley Davidson to be. I know they're quite popular over in India. I know there are a few in the UK. I know there are quite a few in America, of course, and that's where most of the reviews come from. Some are good, like I said. Some are bad. There's more bad reviews than good, but there will always be more bad reviews than good. That's the situation. That's the world we live in today. But if you are thinking about a Honda 750 Street Rod, go and ride one. Go and ride one. You can get. I mean, this bike is absolutely brand new. I know it's 2019, but it's absolutely brand new. It's been looked after so well, and it's hardly done any miles. And the guy that's picking it up later is getting a real bargain. It says Harley Davidson on it. And I know there are going to be people saying it's not Harley Davidson, but it is, because it says Harley Davidson there. And he's getting a Harley Davidson with 2,000 miles on it that's in immaculate condition for £4,600. And it's got 70 horsepower. So it's more than powerful enough, yeah? It's more than powerful enough. What do you think? I'd love to know what your comments are. If it hadn't have been for the British weather over the last few weeks, I would have taken it out and I would have done some road reviews. But that's not been the case. It's not been the case. The weather in the UK in June and July of 2024 is just not what it should be. It really isn't. If you've got any questions, send them over in the comments, or if you've got experience of the 750 Street Rod, put the comments below and tell me what your thoughts are. I mean, the first time I rode this, I thought, wow, this is really different. And then I learned to relax. And by relaxing, it becomes really enjoyable. It really is an economical way of riding something that says Harley Davidson on it. It really is. And it's not my scene, but I just thought I'd share this experience with you. And obviously, if you are watching this video, then the guy turned up and the guy bought the bike. If he doesn't turn up, and there's no use in me saying this, if he doesn't turn up, I will not be uploading this video. But hopefully he comes and buys it, because I'm getting rid of some stock now, and this came in a few weeks ago as part of a deal. Whatever. But yeah, if he when he comes and gets it, I'm sure he's going to look at it and think it's absolutely immaculate. It's near showroom. It's so close to showroom condition. Showroom condition, and the engine is absolutely spot on. This one's got the tail tidy on it. That's a bit loose, but it is what it is. But it's got the original tail on it, which will be going with the bike, and it's also got the standard exhaust, again, which will be going with the bike. I don't need those pieces of hardware. I just need to move this bike on. But it has been great fun. I might think twice about going into Europe on it. I don't think it's so comfortable to tour Europe on it, but you never know. All you got to do is relax. And I hope you found this useful. There's a lot of negativity about this bike on YouTube, and it ain't like that. There's also a few positive, really positive videos on this bike. Look at the positive ones first. Yeah, because I tend, when I ended up receiving this bike, I wasn't sure about it. I thought, oh, here we go. But actually, now having ridden it, it's a great fun bike. And for 4,600, you'll probably buy something similar that's seen very little daylight and very little usage for whatever reason, because they all end up being garage queens for whatever reason. And you might be able to get yourself a bargain of 70 horsepower. And by the way, the insurance on this for me was ultra low. Don't know why, but it cost virtually nothing to insure. Fully comp. And it's a great bike. I hope this has helped, and if you're into Harley Davidsons but you can't afford one of the big ones that cost a fortune, maybe you want to go and buy something like this. Don't know, what are your thoughts? I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. Be kind to everyone. Don't do anything silly. Don't forget to subscribe. Do like if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to turn notifications on if you subscribe to the channel. I shall see you soon. Enjoy. Ride safely. See you soon. Bye bye.